Hello, welcome to the Queen's Tarot, and we're going to do the Aquarius 2020 reading for January 2020, so for the month of January. And let's get started, see what you guys have in store. So right off the bat for you guys, I'm getting the High Priestess reversed, the Ten of Wands, the Hangman upright. Okay, so it looks like for a lot of you Aquarius out there, you are really going through a little bit of a tough time, a challenge. It might be in your living situation. For others of you, it might be in a relationship or at a dead-end job. And I believe that's something that also came up for you guys in your 2020 reading. So looks like you guys are feeling really disempowered around this time. For a lot of you, you're trying to shake the burden off. It's not that you feel burdened. Maybe earlier, like in the year, in 2019, you felt burdened. Right now, you're trying to shake that feeling off, but you do feel stuck, and you feel like you're in a situation that you can't get out of. So I'm just going to pull some more cards for you guys to see exactly what's going on here, why you guys feel so stuck. So right here with this spread, what I'm seeing is a Nine of Cups in reverse, the Devil card, Justice reversed, and then the Seven of Cups upright. So whatever the situation is for a lot of you guys, it seems like you feel like you could have a lot more opportunities, but whatever this is for you guys is making you feel stuck. It might be a toxic relationship. For some of you, it might be a dead-end job. I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with career. And it's not even that the money is okay, but it's just that maybe they're taking up too much of your time. Maybe you just don't like the people that you work with. Maybe it's a toxic work environment, especially with this Devil in the reverse. That's letting me know there is some toxicity in this situation, and you're not giving into it, you're not feeding into it. Maybe there's a lot of gossiping at your place of work, and you're not feeding into that, into like the bullshit. But what you're doing is you're trying to remove yourself from it, and you just want out. Maybe this job didn't offer as much growth for you as what you thought it was going to, but for whatever reason you want to leave. Like, you just want out of the situation. And there's also the Justice card in reverse here, letting me know that whatever you're going through, it's not fair to you. So maybe there are people that are not treating you well. Maybe you're just not being offered the opportunities at your job that you deserve at this point. But whatever it is for you, Aquarius, you're ready to get out of the situation. And we have the Seven of Chalices upright, which lets me know that for you guys, you are either aware that you have other opportunities ahead of you, or you're aware that there are other options, but maybe you're just not sure which is the best one to take. You might have lots of other job offers, or maybe you see a lot of people like hiring around you. Maybe if this is a living situation, you see other places that you could move, but you're just not sure what the right course of action is to take yet. And thus, that's why there's this Hangman here for you, because you feel a little stuck in this situation right now, not knowing exactly what course of action you should take next. So I'm just going to and here with the Three of Wands, that's letting me know that you don't see, the issue is that it's not that there aren't other options, but you don't see any other options that you feel like are the best for you. Maybe you feel like they're all going to be dead ends. Maybe you are looking at other living situations, or you're looking at other career situations, and they all look like they're going to end up leaving you with the same toxicity, with the same dead end type of feeling that you're already in. So I'm just going to pull some other cards and see for you for the month of January what your solutions could be as far as for the situation where you feel stuck, Aquarius. And for a lot of you, what's coming up is a Two of Pentacles. So one of the ways that you can get out of the situation is simply that you need to communicate with other people. You need to get some connects going. You need to like network, meet other people, ask around, like, hey, do you know who's hiring? Go out, go somewhere to eat and ask people, you know, do you know who's hiring around you? Do you, you know, is this place, do you know if the office, you know, across the way is hiring, whatever your field is in. Try to get some contacts in that area of business, in your area of expertise where you work, and try to connect to other people who can give you those resources, because for you guys, Two of Pentacles is about resources. So you need some extra resources to reach out and to see what else is available for you that might be best suited for you. And then we also have the Seven of Swords here. So when you do this, guys, also watch out for people who may not have your best interest at heart. One of the ways that you might want to look is online. Honestly, might be your best option, because with the Seven of Swords here, that's showing me that you also have some people around you who don't want the best for you. You have some people who might resent the fact that you're, you know, that you're like a go-getter. You might have people around you that resent the fact that you want to get ahead in life, and they might give you some misinformation. So to avoid that, to avoid like all of the shadiness that can come with that, yeah, to avoid like disappointment or people with this Three of Swords, that lets me know that the universe wants you to avoid any situations that are going to bring further disappointment and further like toxicity, disharmony your way. So do be careful when you do this. We also have the Queen of Wands here, because yeah, so there are going to be some people along your path while you're networking, while you're reaching out to people, who are not going to have your best interests at heart and who are going to lead you to something that you don't want. So make sure that you vet everything thoroughly. Make sure that you that you like background check these places before you go into work for them, so you don't have a Four of Cups situation here where you end up feeling disappointed, where you end up in the same situation or worse as what you just got out of, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship and you're looking for a new place to stay, or you just want to branch out and meet new people and kind of feel I feel like for a lot of you, you might be in a relationship where you feel like your wings have been clipped a little bit. For some of you, this doesn't have to do with a job, but it more so has to do with a relationship and you feeling like this person might be smothering you, or maybe they're not as social as you are, and so you feel like your wings are a little clipped in this relationship. You feel like you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, and you love this person, but they need to give you space, and you need to communicate that. And you also need to go places where you can socialize, where you can. So for you guys, if this is about a relationship for you, this Two of Pentacles is about reaching out, networking, getting friends, and being in a social circle that has your similar interests as far as your career or your hobbies. And then be careful who you talk about your relationship issues with. I would honestly just journal, or talk to someone maybe anonymously online. Like, don't reveal who you are, because there are going to be people who just want to bring further disharmony in your life, whether you're talking about a relationship or jobs or whatever. There are going to be people who just want to see you unhappy because they can't be happy. So to avoid that, make sure that you're really careful for whatever this represents for you, whether it's career, whether it's relationships, whether it's you getting out of an unhappy living situation. Make sure that you really like background check and vet these people that you trust, that you rely on, or that you might ask advice from, so that you know that you're getting it from a reliable source and somebody that's trustworthy and worthy of listening to. So okay, so that's that situation for you. I'm also going to draw a few cards just to look at the outcome of this for you guys. So the Queen of Swords in reverse came up, letting me know that one of the things the universe wants you to watch out for, Aquarius, this month is like going by the seat of your pants into a decision. Just jumping into something blindly is definitely not something that the universe wants you to do. The universe wants you to really think things out. And this Queen of Swords reverse lets me know that you're so antsy to get out of this situation that you could be like tempted to make a quick move that you haven't really thought through, and the universe wants you to think everything through. So make sure you take some time to yourself, roll a blunt, whatever, I don't care. Roll a blunt, get some food to, by yourself, go out and eat, and take some time to yourself, get a beer, whatever works for you, and go out and really think about, like, is this a decision I want to make? What consequences is this decision going to have? Is this going to be best for me in the long run? Is this going to be best for what I want in the long run, etc.? Because with this devil card in reverse is letting me know that if this is a relationship for you guys, if this represents a relationship, this relationship has some toxic traits, but it doesn't mean that the person is toxic. It just means that there are some toxic traits here, and that may be able to be fixed. Six of Chalices, yeah, this person, if this is a relationship for you guys and this person was placed in your life here with the Six of Cups for you to teach them some lessons, and that doesn't mean you have to exhaust yourself. If you feel like you're being abused, of course, get out of the relationship. But this person has some toxic thinking habits, and if this is a relationship that you want to keep, then it's up to you, especially with this Ace of Swords here, to communicate with this person what they're doing that isn't working for you, so they can work through these toxic habits, especially if this is someone that you do want to keep in your life. Yeah, and Knave, okay, so Page of Pentacles is also here, showing that this person is doing this. It's not that they're trying to harm you, but they don't have the resources to have a healthy relationship or to know what that's like. They've never had that in their life. So this is here just showing you that this is something that you need to explain to them. Like, when you do this, it makes me feel blank this way. When you constantly are like wanting to spend time with me 24/7, it's making me feel boxed in. It's making me feel smothered. And, I care about you, I love you, but I need my space. Just explain to them. Don't worry about hurting their feelings, because this is something that they need to learn. And it's best to hear it from someone that they care about than that you just disappear and them not know what they did wrong, especially because for a lot of you, you really do care for this person and you want to have them in your life. You don't want to let them go, but you need to be able to explain to them what they're doing that's not working for you. So with this Fool in Reverse card, I know I didn't go over that when I pulled it, but I'm going to go over that for you guys. I didn't forget about it. The Fool in Reverse is just basically here bringing out the elements of what the Queen of Swords already was communicating from the universe, which was that you need to make sure that you are not flying by the seat of your pants when you make decisions. Here with the Fool card in reverse, this is not the time to make those immature, childish decisions where you act before you think. Okay, this is a time to really think things out, because what you do this month can affect how the rest of your 2020 goes as well. So the universe wants you to start off your year well. The universe wants you to start off with wise decisions that you've thought through methodically, and not to be like such an opportunist that you jump forward in making decisions and don't really think it through to see how it's going to affect you, how it's going to make you feel. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some extra cards for you guys for the rest of your January 2019 outside of this situation, outside of this like relationship or wherever it is that you might feel stuck, out of this Hangman situation, what's going to go on for you guys. So I'm seeing the Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm also seeing the Strength card in reverse and the Star in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, because of this situation here with the Hangman, you are feeling very disconnected from your true sense of self, and it's weakening you. This situation is draining you, and so it's really important that you do address this, that you do find some way to solve whatever's going on here, that you make a decision to alleviate this drain from your life. But aside from that, with this Nine of Swords in reverse, what I'm seeing is that this challenge that the universe has brought to you in the form of this situation here where you feel stuck right now is going to end up making you feel more confident in yourself. Once you get over it, once you make the decision that's going to alleviate you from feeling stuck, that's going to really just like make you make a better decision where you don't feel stuck anymore, where you're at a better job, where you're at a better place in your relationship, or maybe for some of you out of that relationship or out of that living situation. What's going to happen is that the anxiety that you guys usually feel, Aquarius, you aren't going to feel anymore. You're going to feel like, now you have the confidence that because you made this decision, you can now make better decisions in the future, and you don't fear as many things as you used to. So you're not going to feel the same level of anxiety that you used to. You're not going to feel the same level of just daily anxiety as what you're used to after conquering the situation. It's actually going to give you guys a lot of self-confidence. It's going to give you that self-reliance and that self-assurance in yourself, because a lot of times what happens is once we get over a really tough time in our life or a really challenging time and decision that we have to make, it makes us trust in ourselves a lot more, that we can handle whatever else comes our way. So that's what's happening for you guys as well. And I'm just going to pull a couple extra just to see what's going on here. So yeah, so the Tower card also came up for you guys, letting me know that this is going to be something where you might shake some people up by leaving, by telling this person whatever you need to tell them in the relationship, whatever they need to do that might be toxic. What's going to actually happen is you're going to surprise them. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I was doing this. Or at your job, a lot of the people that you work with really rely on you at your job. So by you doing this, they're going to be upset by you leaving. And that's really going to shake things up. And that's part of what's going to alleviate this anxiety for you, actually, is by you shaking things up. It's going to make you feel more balanced, because you're shaking that toxicity off. You're shaking what's not working for you off. And it's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable being yourself, because you're going for what you deserve. You don't deserve to be in a place where you feel stuck or unhappy, Aquarius. You deserve to be in your element. You deserve to be in an environment that is growing you and challenging you in a positive way, and not one that's making you feel stagnant. And by you shaking things up, that's basically going to it's like the universe's lesson for you, that's showing you that it's okay to be yourself, to stand out. As every Aquarius wants to be able to be their own individual, unique self. Sometimes you end up having to shake some things up in order to be yourself, in order to be an individual in this world. And it's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable in your own skin by going for what makes you happy and not settling. So I'm just going to draw a few more cards for you guys. So the Six of Swords came up, as well as the Three of Cups, and that is just showing that by walking away from these relationships with Three of Cups reversed, showing that these relationships are not serving you. This is not making you feel it's not making you feel happy. It's not making you feel fulfilled. And along with this, like the Star card reversed right next to the Three of Cups, this is what's making you feel drained, is because it's not fulfilling to you. So you're giving out a lot more energy than what's being given back to you. And the Six of Swords is here showing that you are walking away from the situation and these people, or this energy, this emotional energy that is no longer serving you. And that's what the shakeup is you walking away, you walking for what, walking into what you deserve. And this is the universe's lesson for you right now, Aquarius, is to be able to walk away from what doesn't serve you, even if that means shaking things up, so you can get to what will serve you as a person, for what will grow you, and for what you deserve. So that's your 2020 reading for January 2020. And I'm just going to pull an extra card for you guys. So the Ten of Chalice is pulled up, Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is all about bounty, fulfillment, and like understanding and enjoying the rewards of all the work that you've done. The Ten of Cups is about the harvest and enjoying that with people that you love. So with this in reverse right now, that's letting me know that all of this has to fall to the wayside. This situation that's making you feel stuck has to be shed before you can get to that point where you're able to sit in that bounty of what you worked for and really enjoy it. So this is like one little step that you have to make to get to this place of this 10 of cups, to get to this place where you're enjoying, where you're at, where you feel like unity with yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel a little fragmented coming into this new year, coming into January 2020. It's almost like it's little pieces of yourself that you need to put back together in order to feel whole again, in order to be able to really be at a place where you feel unified with those around you, but also unified with yourself. And you're getting there, but first you have to shed the old in order to come into the new. So this is what that's about for you. And I'm also going to draw some cards from my oracle deck just to be able to see what's going on with you for your first month of 2020 in this year. So transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So yeah, you guys shedding this old skin of this old situation, whatever that is for you, is going to help you to be able to come into a place of transformation, to be able to shift out of the old and into the new. And I think I'm going to draw one more card for you guys also. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Face your true north. So for a lot of you guys, also represented by this 9 of Swords here that I pulled earlier, a lot of you might be having some anxiety about making this decision. You might be afraid that you might choose the wrong thing, but by you already being in this place where you are thinking about leaving, where you're looking at other jobs, you're already manifesting that. You're already manifesting making the right decision. So I would encourage you guys to really meditate, to really just focus, envision yourself like making the right decision, choosing that job, having that conversation with that person in your life that you need to have, walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, whatever that looks like for you. Or maybe just voicing to this person that, hey, when you do this, it doesn't make me feel great. We need to kind of change some things in our relationship for it to continue. Just envision yourself having that courage, and that's going to help you to be able to manifest that in your life. So you're already half of the way there just by planning, just by looking at your options. You just need to go ahead and face your true north. This star card in reverse here is about your true north. It's about your true self and you facing your true north. And this situation right here that's making you feel stuck isn't a part of your true north, and that's why it needs to leave. So this is all about you leaving that situation. And you're already half of the way there. You already have the will to do it. And Aquarius, we know that you have great willpower, you have great planning skills, and we know that you can do it. So I look forward to what happens for you guys for 2020. If this reading hit, if it rung a bell for you, make sure that you comment. Also like and subscribe. I'll have plenty of other videos as well as some pick a card readings coming up in the future for you guys. I'll be doing readings on my channel, but you can also hit me up for personal readings. My number's below. And you can follow me on Twitter at The Queen's Tarot, and on Instagram where I post daily readings. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.